to get to know you. So where did this all start? Let's go back to your childhood, whether it's your schooling, whether it's work. How did you get into the world of alternative assets as a whole?
Straight after university, believe it or not, I studied maths and economics in the UK and did an internship throughout my university. It was a kind of a prop trading firm, so we traded currencies and commodities. Very fast paced, throws you into the deep end of the investment world, but it definitely wasn't for me. That's what it taught me. And I think I was definitely more drawn to longer term research led investment strategies rather than real time trading, sorry. So I moved down to London after university, and my first job was in a boutique wealth management and corporate finance firm. And one of the things they were quite big on was structured debt, and they provided that on behalf of SMEs. So that's where I kind of got my first exposure to private credit, if you like. And I really loved the strategic side of it, looking at the risk and structuring deals and raising capital for them. So that's how I kind of got into the private credit space. And whilst doing a lot of capital raising and raising debt and structuring debt for those type of clients, I discovered litigation finance. So I saw a huge potential in the market. I did a lot of research, and what I kind of found is that a lot of funders were doing it in a very risky equity style way. So what I wanted to try and do is take my kind of secured lending and private credit structured debt experience, if you like, and apply it to the kind of litigation finance world. And that's how I ended up founding Fenchurch Legal. And the idea behind it is applying the secured lending kind of model to high volume consumer claims.
Amazing. And how long was it from ending university to starting your company?
5 years, so pretty fast.
Yeah, that's pretty fast. What is it, do you think, in your background or your childhood led you to be so entrepreneurial so quickly?
Oh, I definitely come from a family of entrepreneurs, but I think it was university and become part of the investment society that didn't exist. That there was actually a finance society in the university, and there wasn't an investment society, so that it was very kind of accounting based. And there was two or three of us that really, like from a young age, wanted to start investing, and we thought we'd form an investment society at university, which we did. And that's how we got into the kind of internships that we all went down to London to do and just started investing. And I think off the back of investing ourselves into other people's companies, we got attracted to setting up our own businesses. And there's about three or four of us in that group that all have our own businesses now. So it's definitely investing made us turned us into entrepreneurs.
Amazing. That sounds like a good cohort. And when you're saying investing, were you doing like angel investing or startup investing, or was it similar type of private credit type investing?
No, but back at university, it was stock market stuff. That's kind of
Oh,
what we
public
were
markets.
taught. What we yeah, public markets at the time. It's only kind of afterwards when we started, I guess, getting a bit more educated that we started looking at the more private side of stuff. I don't think you really get taught about private placements and investing when you're younger, but going into industry, I think you get exposure to things that not many people in the kind of real world investing market get access to, which is why I think it's really important to educate people about alternatives because it gives people access to investment products and companies that people don't otherwise know about.